intellectually disabled daughter. Lifestyle Solutions has already been under investigation in New South Wales and Victoria after the ABC exposed concerns around a series of deaths of clients in its care and allegations of physical assaults and neglect. Tonight, 7:30 can also reveal that the Victorian government has cancelled its contracts with the organisation. Alison Branley reports.
Hit! Snap! There you go. Knee! Snap! There you go. Sun!
I looked at her this morning and thought, oh my God, I'm so happy to see her smiling again and picking up the things which she left.
After years away, Elika Nissen is back doing the thing she loves the most.
How long have you been doing karate?
5 years.
How did it feel going back to karate?
Good.
So you haven't been to karate for a while?
No, that's too hard, yeah.
Elika started finding karate hard because she was struggling with something much bigger.
Hey, where's my kiss? Where's my hug? Hey? She started wetting herself, which she didn't do before. She was hysterical laughing for no apparent reason. She started getting a bit withdrawn. She was just not herself, I thought, And then we saw 2 identical bruises on the top of her legs.
At the time, Elika was being looked after by carers from national disability organisation Lifestyle Solutions. Hanny says Elika started talking about relaxing with a carer.
We asked her where she learned to relax, and she said she was learning to relax with the person who was looking after her at that time.
A few weeks later, her worst fears appeared confirmed.
This is Elika's bedroom, and there's where I found the backpack with the empty condom in it. I said, how do you relax with this particular care? And she said, he was touching her on the arm and he did, different things, and then he touched her down and things like that, and that is how she learned to relax.
And what was your reaction when you heard that?
I was horrified. You have a great day? Love you? All right. Possibly I didn't want to believe it, that this what was happening, because this always, I think for the most of us, is one of the biggest fears, that our kids will be sexually abused.
Hanny took Elika to the family doctor.
Ellie's been a patient of mine. I've known her for nearly 10 years. Over a period of several months, her behaviour became increasingly, in some respects, bizarre.
So what you've got to do now?
There was some repetitive behaviours in that respect, and that she needed to bathe frequently and go to the toilet frequently.
Almost done.
I think, in my opinion, the symptoms that Ellie was displaying could have been consistent with somebody having been sexually abused.
My daughter doesn't know.
The Nissens went to police, but Elika's ordeal was not over.
In the interview, we were not allowed to sit with Elika or to comfort her or to help her whatsoever. The interview took around, I think, an hour or something. And then she came with us. But for the last 10 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes, somebody from Lifestyle Solution was allowed to sit in with the interview.
According to her mother, Elika's state of mind deteriorated after the police interview, but she's never been able to find out exactly what happened.
She was really distraught after that she came out of that interview. She would lay in the middle of the road and she wanted the helicopter to come, which in my thing is that she just didn't want to be here anymore. And she wanted the helicopter to come to get her, to get away from here. And she did not to get her running around in circles. She wouldn't sit still. It's pretty horrific, yeah.
Queensland Police did arrest the carer and investigated Elika's claims, but couldn't find enough evidence to take the case further.
The DPP needs to decide that somebody will make a good witness, and we've experienced a fair bit at Wild that for a range of reasons that we don't always fully understand, people have decided that somebody's unlikely to make a good witness, and therefore there's not a great chance of success in prosecution.
Now you're getting hungry? Oh, yeah.
Queensland Police say a senior officer reviewed the investigation and agreed the carer couldn't be charged. During his interview with police, Ellie's carer did disclose he had taken her to his private home. This was considered a serious breach of Lifestyle Solutions' own code of conduct. But despite this, he was allowed to continue to work with the organisation and simply given a first and final warning.
I received a phone call from Lifestyle Solution, from the manager, that this particular person was reinstated, and she told me that it was best for my daughter to sort of come back to Lifestyle Solution and just get on with it, because people like Elke often did stories.
What was your reaction to that?
Well, devastated. I think I cried for 2 days because I couldn't believe it that somebody just could think like that.
Hanny Nissen took her daughter's case to the Queensland Government, and they agreed Lifestyle Solutions made a serious error when they allowed the carer to continue to be employed. But despite this, no further action was taken, and it means the worker can now be employed anywhere in Queensland or even the rest of the country. The ABC understands the worker voluntarily chose to remain on extended leave. Lifestyle Solutions says the carer stopped working for them 6 months later, and the company takes all allegations and complaints seriously and ensures such serious matters are referred to the proper authorities. This is not the first case where Lifestyle Solutions has been accused of serious mismanagement.
Children have been physically assaulted, where the systems failed, where the agencies failed to keep them safe.
An ABC investigation in March exposed a series of allegations against Lifestyle Solutions, including a claim of physical assault by a worker and poor response to unexplained injuries. Now the Victorian Government has responded, telling 7:30 exclusively it's investigated and decided to cancel the organisation's government contracts to run group homes in that state.
As a result of the investigations that my department and the Disability Service Commissioner and others have undertaken with Lifestyle Solutions, a range of concerns were brought to our attention. We've acted on those concerns. All Victorians, particularly people with disability, have a right to a safe, secure home, and that was not what was being provided in this instance.
I found security.
I found independence.
Lifestyle Solutions told the ABC it had decided to relinquish the contracts, but this was after the Victorian Government had notified them they would be cancelled.
Is this your room, Elka?
Yes.
The Nissens want other states to follow Victoria's lead.
So what's this?
Yuck.
What would you like to see happen to Lifestyle Solutions?
Really? I want them to close down.
You and her naughty, how much I like you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Well, in